passing through, they decided it was time to invest in the place and give back to the scrappy seaside town. Musa took to the docks, brewing potions and offering healing to the sick and injured, becoming something of a local apothecary and folk hero. Brock rolled up his sleeves and used his immense strength to help rebuild the town, lifting spirits and actual structures as only he can. Spicy naturally sniffed out treasure and opportunity because someone's got to keep their eye on the shiny things. And Monday found the perfect moment to squeeze in some practice with the clawhorn, determined to master
I
its
can't hear
powerful
anything.
and not so subtle notes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I good to keep going?
We can all hear you. Tron, did you mean you personally can't hear anything, or there's nothing in the stream?
I can't hear Monday.
In the
Oh.
stream or through Discord?
Discord.
Oh,
We
okay.
we can all hear them. Hear them. Maybe pop out and back in, Tron, if you want. See if that
Should I?
sorts it. We can all hear you. I mean,
Okay.
I think Spicy can hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
And
I'll just take it from where I left off. Sorry
Check,
about
check.
hello. Monday, say something so see if Tron can hear you.
that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Tron?
Hello.
I
His
guess you don't
microphone
hear
is
him.
muted.
It must
Brother,
because we can all hear the
what's
phone.
that?
There we go.
And you ta-da. All right. Now that our traditional technical errors
going on,
have
D the
been
Quitter?
resolved.
How are you?
Monday.
Goodbye,
Everything was running
everybody.
smoothly until
Alright.
calamity struck. At the cove's entrance, a group of dim-witted adventurers were caught trying to smuggle in a wild Klombo. Yes, a wild Klombo, causing
What a bunch of maroons.
immediate chaos.
Playing some Caverns
Our
and
heroes
Klombos.
sprang into action. Well, Monday wrangled
Playing some Caverns and Klombos, which is a Lego Fortnite Dungeons and Dragons style game.
batch, by casting a fresh batch of clomberries, finally soothing the Klombo. Once the dust settled, the party uncovered the truth. The poacher from last week's escapade had hired this clueless crew to do his dirty work. With teamwork and no small amount of flair, the heroes subdued the poacher and even managed to clear things up legally. Brock, against all odds and paperwork, legally, officially, and 100% legitimately obtain an adventuring license for the entire group. Also, Monday revealed that they have a kangaroo pouch. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving on, as the group regained their footing, they were approached by two pirates requesting a parlay. Monday was understandably suspicious, but Brock talked them down, though not before unknowingly and unintentionally foreshadowing the party's inevitable return to the Rock. As the group regained their footing, oh, I already read that part. The group met with the charismatic Captain Spaulding, who revealed a bold request. He needed their help breaking his brother out of the Rock, the infamous prisoner known as...
So basically, we're actually playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. So right now, Monday is kind of refreshing everyone on like what's going on, and we play. Some of us have real dice, or we use our phone. We have a dice on that, and we kind of play through Lego Fortnite.
As always, Monday. Let's see. Yes, you folks were approached after making a bunch of headway in the town by a couple envoys.
And I'm playing a healer, a Healy Peely. Monday, I think, is a rogue. Spicy is a rogue. And Trone is a barbarian.
Out of the Rock. So that being the case, if you guys want to come downtown and check out the changes that have already started to occur around town because of your benevolence, we can, I don't know, we'll say it's, the next day, you know, you guys go back to your inn for the night, you know, uneventful. But the next day, Captain Pauldron wants to meet again and come up with a plan about how to get in and back out of the rock. So we can meet anywhere. You guys want a fancy table? We can sit at a fancy table.
I know a place
Damn.
downtown by the docks.
There you go. Yeah, you guys check out the what was it? The Drunken Crow or the
Drunken Raven.
Drunken Raven? Darn, I knew
Drunken
it was something
Raven.
like that.
Look at this.
It's good as fresh sign work, fresh seating, fresh tables. While the rest of the party was putting back other parts of town, Trone was putting back this part of town, excuse me. And now the locals have a tavern again. Morale has been lifted. But alright, so you meet with Captain Pauldron. You know, like a couple of his lieutenants are with him. And to some of your surprise, you're also joined by the Onceler and Harry, Gen, and Nox. So all 7 characters are here now. Everybody who has 2 characters, both your characters are here. The Onceler is here. Conqueso, Captain Pauldron. Like, this is a whole big group now. A meeting of the minds to figure out a plan. So you all roll into the tavern and take your seats. And so what do we think? He said it's been a long night. I'm sure some of you must have come up with something.
I was gonna knock on the door, ask nicely, and try and post bail.
Says
Say it's adventuring business.
he says that were it that simple, he said they would have already done it if it was a matter of just filling out a couple forms.
Okay. I think I might have a plan.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it then, Bear.
Okay, all right. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into this, but I was thinking we could call it Operation Rock and a Hard Place. And what we'll do here is Spicy infiltrates first, posing as a new prisoner, thinking to like forge documents or subtle bribes or possibly a fake mustache, something like that. I will pose as a high society bard, even though I'm not a bard. But there, I will give prison morale boosting concert. I'll do a concert for the prison, bringing the claw horn. You know, as I've become recently attuned to. And then Musa can disguise himself as a prison medic or a visiting alchemist offering healing services to the staff and inmates. And Brock, this is where it gets good. Brock pretends to be a prison inspector to safety consultant. Because, you know, who's going to argue with a clipboard and those muscles? Then, step 2, we find the target. Brother, we're out there. That's the code name of phase 2. Where we identify Captain Spaulding's, what is his name?
Pauldron.
Captain Pauldron's brother, and confirm his exact cell and schedule. Smuggling communication. Maybe we'll get Harry to make some of those Trone stones that we all remember so awesomely. We'll verify the guards' routines, you know, the basic stuff. Uncover a sympathetic inmate and maybe a corrupt guard who might help us. And then step 3, and we'll call this Monday's Mega Concert. That's the code name for this step of the project. We'll cause a big old distraction. I'll perform with my claw horn, and it'll be a massive distraction. And Brock will start his routine inspection right as my concert starts. It'll be complete and total utter chaos. And then this is where it gets fun. The extraction phase. This is I call this the Klombo Express phase. This is where while everyone's distracted, we all rendezvoused at a planned escape points. And then, if needed, we summoned a tame Klombo to bust open a wall or two, if you know, if we really need it. And then, finally, we escape. Oh, and the step after that, step 6, profit. But I was just spitballing here. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it.
Usually, yeah, I did get off around 4, but I come back on Tuesdays between 8.
He said,
That
"Yeah,
sounds like a lot
I
of
thought."
words. I was gonna go in there and
I-
punch people.
Between 8 to 10 o'clock.
All right, so we got front door and bail. We've got a very
Stay real. This is we do Caverns and Klombos, 8 to 10 o'clock Eastern time. It is basically Lego, Fortnite, and Dungeons and Dragons mixed together.
I was thinking we just have like Musa go in and use his stone shifting, since place is called the Rock. I'm sure he can use his stone shifting all over the place there. You know, and just go in and try to sneak around and find where he's at and stone shift him out of there.
Ooh, so the only issue with that, Spicy, that is a great idea and I love it. However, it's protected by magical wards that pretty much did.
So we're trying to. There's a captain, and he has a brother, and he's in jail. And our characters were in this jail, and now we have to go back and break him out.
Throughout the prison.
Okay, so that's Plan B.
with the.
I'm a Plan B top guy, anyways.
Harry
It-
looks up from
is
his
it-
drink, and he looks around at all the tables. He's like, "Why don't we start a military assault on the capital's harbor, and then they have to call all available hands to assist?"
I mean, I could get behind this, but also I feel like a lot of innocent people get respawned that way.
There's no such thing as innocence to Harry Spellfail.
You think there'd be a way maybe we could like dress up as guards, like a transport, and we got like word that we have to transport certain prisoners out of the jail to another jail? Is that something that would go down?
I mean, I would imagine there's definitely a scenario in which a prisoner would get transferred to another prison.
Just send me to prison, Artie. Let's go.
Just go to the Capitol and take a job for anyone, but don't ask their name. You'll end up at the Rock in no time.
I got an
I
idea.
still-
Wait, we ran him off last episode, didn't we?
I got an idea.
What was the question, Spicy? Sorry.
We ran off the dude last episode wanting us to get him a Klombo, didn't we? That would have got me arrested.
There you go. All right, go ahead, Tron.
I say we bake a sweet cake and stick a file in it. If he's as big and as strong as his brother says he is, he could shave down a bar, no problem.
Yeah, but so I don't want to like sound condescending or mean, but he a big old dummy. he not gonna be able to do that.
You seen the Green Mile, right? He's kind of like that guy.
I like him already.
You very much will like him. He's a big old dummy, but he's very lovable.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Just don't take his seat or his drumsticks. It's all right. So they listen to all your guys' ideas and they kind of think about it a little bit. So we can hear your mic there, Spicy. Yeah, they confer and they listen to all your ideas and they talk for a little bit. And they say that, obviously, the main issue with the rock is, it's magic dampening field, um, that for whatever reason the entire
I don't think
place,
we have
is
any bombs
completely,
though.
cut off from whatever arcane or holy mojos exist here in Playwellia. Um, they know that the guards have some means of overcoming it using special devices, but they don't have access to what that technology is per se. They don't know how it works. Um,
All right, I got a new idea then.
okay.
Let's load the cannons and blow that guard tower to smithereens and search their corpses for the devices.
Do any of us have any kind of access to a flying contraption? Perhaps we can come in from the top at night.
Well,
Ooh,
so like that's
a
not
flying machine.
Flying
it's not
machine.
necessarily a bad idea. However,
Can
they have guards posted on the tower 24/7, and I'm afraid that whatever flying contraption we come up with, they'll be able to blow it out of the sky before we get close enough.
They'll make a flying contraption with cannons on it.
wait, what if we make a flying contraption that has invisibility? A cloak, like Tron can use his fog, right? And I can use.
Right.
Once we get so close, the magic will quit working.
That's
Oh,
true, but actually, what
that's right. The
Brock
magic
was
doesn't
saying,
work.
Right. But
what
by
Brock
then
was
it might be too late. You know what I mean? Like you're
Right.
already there by the time the magic fails. It would still end up being a surprise if you
Right.
did it right.
also what Brock was saying, we can kind of take the idea of putting cannons on the flying thingy, and instead of putting it on the flying thingy, we can just have a assault from the opposite side to like blow the tower up, so it's not even a threat to begin with. We can coordinate it so that we get there with the flying machine at the time we need to while the tower is being assaulted.
The Onceler points out that you folks have also used cannons in the past as a means of transporting yourselves, which he just finds hilarious.
Oh yeah, a Monday fastball special.
What if
Oh,
we
yeah.
get Gen to talk to all the seagulls, and we get a bunch of strings, and they all lift up. We get Spalding brought to the roof, and they just fly him away.
Flying machine with birds. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm writing it down.
Only a banana man could come up with that idea.
The Onceler is curious about if there's any confirmation essentially that the anti-magic field like emanates from the tower or not. Like if assaulting that tower would actually be effective or not.
Can Harry attempt to use some divination to see if he could figure something like that out? Since he's
Yeah.
not in the prison?
Yeah, if you want to do some like just like a Arcana check, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, he's terrible at Arcana. Plus 10. 16.
16. Yeah, Harry isn't so sure because he recalls that essentially the guard tower could like shoot magical blasts like from whatever the guards are using to cut through the field. So if that was the source of it, he feels like it would be stronger there, and that would be like the worst place to shoot a magical weapon from. So he feels like it's probably more centralized somewhere underneath the prison.
Also, I'm using Divine Portent real quick. And those two dice rolls are a 4 and a 12.
Remind me the wording of divine portent.
Divine portent, I can change a role of someone else with a divine portent. So if I need someone to fail, I use the low number. If I need someone to succeed, I use a higher number.
That's a wizard spell?
No, it's a divination level 2 ability.
Oh, you're right. You changed your class.
And he's still always lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to figure that all out. So were you going to use that, or were you just letting me know?
In case we need it, like for if I need to do an intimidate check and they counter it, I can make them roll a 4 instead of whatever they roll on their dice.
Interesting. All right.
I have a
But
question for Remy, for Musa.
Yes.
go ahead.
Those birds. So I know you had your heart setting them on like transporting like people or like a device or whatever, but what if do you think we could have them just like fly explosives over the tower and drop them on the tower?
I don't think they're not to be honest, I don't think they're that smart. I don't even think the string thing would work.
You got your flying 17s. I gotcha.
What do you think the airspeed velocity is of a
African swallow?
no, of a dynamite laden seagull?
I'm seeing here one of my 8th level spells. I can control the weather. If I control the
Ooh.
weather from a 5-mile radius, would that be
Jiminy
any
Cricket.
benefit?
That would be huge because then you could just make it foggy and cloudy.
Yeah. Further
But what would
ideas for
magic?
surprise attacking him.
It's
Go ahead, Spacey. Were you about to say something, Spacey?
Would the magical fog even work though because of the magic barrier?
So what would end up happening is we could surround it up to the point where the magic takes effect, which might actually be enough so that by the time we leave or enter that barrier, we're already there, so it doesn't matter.
But technically, it's a 5-mile radius that I can affect. But if it's affecting the weather isn't magic. The weather is the weather. So if I'm casting the spell
argument.
outside of that anti-magic field, then the weather's just the weather. I'm controlling it from a spot that I'm allowed to use the magic to make the weather do its thing.
That's also true. I did not think of that.
But
That's a very, very good point.
Right?
What's the name of the spell?
I think it's just called control weather. It says 8th level.
It's called The Weather Is Now
Control
Magic.
weather.
No.
It's a transmutation.
It's called I can do whatever I want.
Called invincibility.
I'm 14. I do what I want.
I'm just looking at cool things.
Crazy. Let's see.
I could also raise undead, I think, too. I could raise the dead.
I guess it covers the whole 5 miles. That's what I was looking to see. Was like what size, like, like you could affect it up to 5 miles, but
Yeah.
no, the weather within 5 miles. It's so
A radius, so I'd be at the center though, so it'd
Yep.
actually be
Yeah,
2.5 though. Is that close enough? Is that right? Because I have to be
Yeah,
in the
that's
center.
definitely close enough from the capital, isn't it?
Casting time 10 minutes. Duration is concentration up to 8 hours. So
that
long
would
as
take you out
as
of the
you weren't,
fight.
yeah, you would have to be uninterrupted to keep casting the spell. But if you're using it just to break in, the weather suddenly clears up the second you guys got there and, do whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, also,
that
here's a
seems
thought.
reasonable.
Here's also a thought: if he was casting it on the ship that was in the water going towards the tower, he could concentrate while everyone else is doing the stuff, so he'd still be with us and still travel while he's concentrating. So it kind of really wouldn't take him out of the action.
I wonder. I don't think it's.
I think it's coming me. I think it's from me to the sky.
Yeah, it has a range of self,
Yeah.
so it can't cast it on a thing. You're like, it's more like a telepathic thing that's coming from you while you're thinking about it, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
And also, we can make it as hot as we want. We can make it windy. We can make it super cold.
Right. You got water walking too. You could just walk across the bay and you wouldn't even have to. You wouldn't even need a boat. All right. Let's see. What else do we know about the rock? It's got an anti-magic field. A few of you folks have been in there. What do you know about the facility itself?
There's a interlinking sewer system that connects a lot of the toilets from many of the cells together, and various other parts of the prison.
I believe it used to be a fort called the Blockade before it was the Rock.
Pauldron and the Onceler both nod when you say that. Yeah, it used to be a fort built it during the Wizard.
Hey, Bucky. I help you on your maps. I don't know. I know what you're saying.
Trone, Remy, you guys got anything?
Going through my spell list.
Anything to contribute to the
Yeah.
recollection
Commanders.
of the layout or anything?
There's a spell called divination, flat out, that I'm allowed to ask one question and you give me an answer.
I could also control water. I can redirect the flow. So maybe get all the water.
Make all the toilets back up.
Either make them back up or flood or part the water or get all the water away so you can literally just walk off the island.
Okay, new plan. We used some of the technology from the vaults to clone Musa and make an army of Musas, and then we control the world's weather, and then world domination. We did it.
We win! Yay!
I like that.
I wonder how control weather works against the magical storms that Playwilly has been experiencing. I wonder if it would have some wild effect.
Whoever's mojo is stronger.
It might summon a big purple beast.
I have level 5 spells, right?
Probably. I don't actually.
Yeah. I have level 5 spells. I could summon a dragon to attack the prison.
You might not have that one.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I know he might not have that spell, but that would be so amazing to see the dragon just decimate the rock.
Right. Just fly it over there and start ramming into stuff. Let's see. Where did I leave? There it is. Did you want to cast your spell there, Trone? See if you can summon a dragon.
Yeah. But not here. We like this port.
Oh.
We can just ride him around. He ain't got to destroy things.
Oh, come outside anyways after you cast your spell.
Okay.
So spicy. Why? How do you know about that?
Ta-da! Here it is. It fell out of the sky. Nobody even saw it happen.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, it's a dragon.
That thing looks
Did
awesome.
any a doorbell? He just happened to be here too. I didn't even know
He's
you were
so
gonna wish
cute.
for a dragon. Bye.
Wait, take me with
See you later.
I want to go on the magical dragon.
Can y'all hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah, Spicy. What's up?
Okay. Nothing. I was just making sure I had my mute switched the right direction.
Right.
Switching back and forth between all these different headsets gets confusing.
No, I know it. I've got even just dealing with my mic, my boom mic and stuff. Like I'm like I go to the headset and then I like if I'm doing Discord through the computer, then I can't hear the video game. But then I've got other friends I play with who don't play on Discord, so they I'm in game
Right.
chat, but then I can't hear the other people now because
Yep.
yeah. But all right. So we've got a bunch of different
Wait,
ideas
think
how
I-
to break into.
I have
The
one
Rock.
more
Go ahead.
idea. So
We can have as many more as you want. Don't feel like I was
Oh.
limiting you.
sorry. I was just wondering if this would work. So when we went there last time, didn't we have that weird dream? Was that where we were? And we were like, and we had to fight the skeletons on that TV show. Where was that? Didn't we have a weird dream in the prison where we all ended up?
That was on your way to the prison.
Mm.
It was a premonition and a revenge scheme combined. It was a premonition of your time being punished for your crimes. But that whole thing was a dream sequence with the Dread Pirate Roberts, Ricardo Roberts.
Because the reason why I ask is like I can open up a gate to a different plane of existence. Could I open up a gate to a dream plane, and then we can go into the dreams and then pull Captain Paulding's brother in from that, and then
So we're gonna Freddy Cougar it.
yeah, we'll Freddy Krueger
Right,
it.
that's what I was just thinking. I was like, holy cow.
I can cast control water at level 4 and create a 20-foot tall tidal wave to sweep from one side to the other for 10 minutes.
He said, I don't even know if little Bobby can swim.
Oh, it's not for him, it's for the guards.
Big friendly guy, but not very floaty.
I can like clap my hands together really, really fast, and then I do it. I just show.
I think we both could control water too, so maybe we can just flood the whole island, just wash away everybody.
This is getting
if it-
dark really fast.
Well, we might be recovering a corpse then.
No.
Well, what do you think about the whole Freddy Krueger it? Let's Freddy Krueger it.
That sounds fun, but I'm staying out of that one. I'm scared of dreams.
Well,
Right,
oh my
that
god,
sounds-
wait.
Sounds sketch as.
Spicy. What if you found yourself inside of a dream? What inside of the dream was just a room full of spiders?
Yeah, I might not come back from the dream. I might just respawn right there. I might just respawn right there
You're like, that's it. Not waking up.
with no totem.
Well, we just discovered what Spicy's kryptonite is. If he ever becomes evil, we know what to do.
But I actually I don't think the gate would work because that would the magic field, the anti-magic field, I think would stop it. To be honest.
No, because we enchanted the water. The water is already moving at that point.
Oh.
What we need to do is put together a committee that can study the anti-magic field so we can learn its properties. So we can then take advantage and leverage its properties in our nature and our favor.
What if we could somehow get to
Y'all got
Spaulding's
any
brother.
kind of mind magic to like send him a message that we're coming for him to get him a heads up? Like, any of y'all got any kind of those abilities?
Do the Tron
Yes,
stones
I do.
work?
Or like an animal messenger or something.
Yeah, anything like
I
that.
I can ritual cast find familiar to send a message.
Because if they at least know we're coming, it'll make it a little bit easier.
Level 2 animal messenger.
Well, because yeah, and then also
That's a-
though
Bard
That's a
who is
ranger.
Cast it.
That's a ranger spell too, yeah.
we can
Bard and
also, because like if we got him outside, we could create a giant wave, wash him off the island, and then use the same control water to pull the current and drag him to safety.
Hmm.
And if we have the boat
I-
nearby, we can just scoop him up. We won't even have to go to the island.
Harry
Yeah,
also has the spell detect thoughts. All he has to do is use it in the prison, and whoever doesn't have any, that's who we're looking for.
Good.
That still leaves us having to get into prison,
well,
though. I was just trying to get a
yeah.
message there before we get there.
Yeah, and then also any like magical water things you guys are planning to do once they hit the barrier, are they gonna still have are they gonna do anything once they hit the barrier, or are they just gonna turn back into normal water,
Well, that's what counterspell would be for.
You can't counterspell an anti-magic field. It's been there as long as the prison has existed, and even before it. It was built as
To defend the
first.
fortress?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It was built as the first line of defense during the Wizarding War against, like wizard armies. I don't
So-
know that.
Why does Spicy know so much about
Harry?
this fortress?
Harry is going
That's
to
none of your concern, sir.
Harry is going to cast divination right now. Okay. And the
Okay.
nature of the question I am going to ask, give me 1 second.
What is the meaning of life?
No.
To live and die.
It is a level 4 spell.
Yep.
Okay. This spell puts you in contact with a god or god's servants. You may ask them one question about a specific role, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. And the DM offers a truthful reply, which might be a short phrase or a cryptic rhyme. The spell does not account for circumstances that might change the answer. So the question to be asked, is there going to be any new prisoners being transported there within the next 7 days?
Within the next 7 days. Before you ask your question, I'm going to allow you to roll a history check.
Okay.
36.
Man, that's his worst skill. You rolled a 27.
All
was
right,
close.
just as you're about to waggle your fingers, you suddenly recall that the trip from Anchor Downs to the capital is around a week itself. So it would be something that you guys would have to leave right now to get there for, and have favorable weather the entire way.
Well, that's not looking good as it's coming a downpour.
Well, that's okay because we can control the weather.
But he only has
Just
so
take-
much magic, right?
Yeah. Just take turns controlling the weather. That's just Harry will
4 level
control
1,
it for
3 level
8
2, 3
hours,
level
and then
3, 3 level 4, and 2 level 5s I could cast.
The only thing I can control is emptying people's pockets.
you do know an awful lot about the rock.
The
Hush.
only thing I could do is control your mind with dominate person.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, Mr. Spicy.
I know nothing.
It
So
makes
Harry,
sense. He would know about a prison, though. He's in that line of work.
Ah,
Maybe they've been there before too.
Okay, so
Maybe it's my prison.
Spicy's going to have to do a will save against a DC 8 plus.
Wait, is
First
he
will
trying to
save.
kill me?
No, against a DC 15. I'm reading his mind, why he knows so much about the prison. And I'm going to use my portent dice to lower his roll to a 4.
Spicy, roll with advantage. So roll 2 dice. One of them just got turned into a 4.
I got 8 and it's 16.
All right, so I'm going to turn the 16 into a 12 also.
Wait, how you can do both
Uh-huh.
with your magic trick?
I can
That
change the
seems
dice rolls 2 times a day.
That seems a little OP to me. What's the name of this spell?
It's not a spell. It's the divination ability called Portent. It's the most OP power in D&D.
I remember seeing, like, I think, I don't know if it was on TikTok or somewhere, but someone was like, there was this
We're gonna
discussion.
talk about this later.
There was this discussion
And
where
to be honest, for me to give you an answer on that question, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of yeah, it'll take a minute.
No.
As you go to breach Spicy's mind, you can tell there's some outside influence beyond themselves that is.
Hey Tiger, what's going on? Yes, playing Lego Fortnite this at night. I play every Tuesday, 8 to 10, Kaverns and Klombos, which is a Lego Fortnite D&D session.
Essentially, they know of, a lot of the lore, a lot of the, but there's no, you can't get fine detail. But yeah, you definitely notice an outside effect that may be influencing your ability to get a clear answer.
He's keeping that information to himself.
All right. And Spicy, obviously, as you're all sitting around talking and stuff, you feel this weird, like, kind of you just get a little prickle at the back of your neck. The hairs go up, but you kind of just brush it off. But like,
It's a
briefly,
familiar feeling.
Yeah. You're used to being weirded out, and all this business is kind of weird, so it's not an unexpected time. But so he says it seems like you folks have a lot of good ideas. He knows that whatever you end up deciding to do in the end, that he's sure that you'll get in and you'll rescue his brother. And of course, as you're sitting around, all of you who are there, are recalling, the time that you had there, again, like dealing with the birds and, various creatures in the place, and Monday and the fight pit, and,
Thanks, Tiger. Yeah, this is Long Tom's world, his sandbox. A lot of really creative builders have worked in it. And yeah, this whole place is really a lot of really cool builds.
beyond all that, the ship has, since been loaded up. Everything is good to go for you folks to head back to the Pele Ban Anya village to drop off, the people who need to be dropped off there. And then the rest of you to go on to the Bastion, and then from there to, hopefully, to the Rock. So if you guys don't have any more planning or questions, what happened? I missed it. What is going on over
I
there?
made a burger mobile to distract the tower, and I may have just created it too powerfully and it exploded.
Okay.
There's a lot of cool stuff up
He
here.
broke it. It was cool though.
Oh, look, here's the flying. Here's your flying unicorn.
Oh, you're on the thing. That's why it's going on and off. I see what's going on. This is weird. Getting all kinds of visual glitches. But
I
anyways.
like this flying dragon thing here. What?
Yeah, I made that the day that Oro Pass thing came out. I swore to Syria when I first saw it that I would make it fly the second I got it, and it came on that dumb pedestal, so I had to do silly things to make it fly, but
Oh, that sucks that it's on this pedestal.
yeah. Yeah, but what can you do?
Yeah.
But all right. As I was saying, if you folks have nothing further, we can start sailing back towards home.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay seated for this flight so I don't get ejected.
It's always a
Coming.
good plan. It helps with the lag on the boat too.
So
I
we're
believe.
doing my plan, right? We're just gonna go in and punch faces till we find the right person.
No, you gotta.
I don't think we
stop.
ever decided.
Oh, okay.
You gotta stop thinking that everything can be solved with us just running in there and giving everyone black eyes.
He's not going to. He's gonna use his axe. It's gonna be a lot more than a black eye.
Yeah. The one sir says, if only you guys could figure out some way to get, like plans of the place or schedules or something like
Oh,
that.
I think I might have a schematic of it. Maybe.
Okay. Now I'm
Does
like
Captain Jason
before I
wanna
was
summon-
joking. Before I was joking, but now Monday is actually suspicious of Spicy. Well, what do you mean you have a plan of the prison just laying around?
I've just found it on my travels.
I think that would
It might be to the wrong prison though. Sure.
Hey, Tom, just so you
A
know,
man
you're
of
flying dragons up in
mysteries.
the sky above the town,
Right.
so you don't lose it.
The
That-
777 meters away, right?
Yeah, if you want to bring the ship that far and then stop it for me. That will be the Horn, where you folks dealt with those. Oh! Don't do that. I'm in the middle of doing something. just go normal. No need to fly. Alright. I can do it from here. Yeah. I gotta get you the. Yeah. What was I saying? I got all distracted by falling off the ship.
we could do a little digging before we solidify the plan. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger says something down to everybody while he's sailing the ship. Hey, didn't we do something to make that banana fly at the nature preserve? Couldn't we use that?
Make some kind of space age flying machine or something. Well, now you guys know they're space age, but magic flying machine with the batteries.
Do we know what the radius of that anti-magic field is?
That is definitely something to try and figure out.
Harry's wondering if the quote-unquote technology predates the magic that's used to protect the prison.
Good question. It could also be all magic is technically the same. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to turn those on and on.
The boat's about to break.
Out of water right now.
Something's got one more hit of damage and it's done. I don't know what it is.
Why'd you go through the shallow part, bruh?
Can't see past the sails.
Here, I'll give you a boost. Frank. All right.
Hit a There's no buoys. How do we know?
Much,
You know.
much faster now. Right? There should have been a little tiny lighthouse there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finance that.
If only someone had thought to put little lighthouses out. Oh, there's one.
There you go. I'm king of the world.
But yeah, once you get to my marker, if you want to slow up the ship there, we'll be back at the pirate enclave that you guys took out on the way to Cutlass Cove. And we'll take it from there. I love that the lag makes it so you guys aren't even remotely close to where the ship is. Like, I think Monday might be on the ship. Yep, Monday's on the ship. But, I mean, I'm sure you're all on the ship, but I'm saying your icons don't reflect that at all. Spicy's, oh, Musa just showed up on the ship. Alright. I'm gonna
Oh, what boat is
smoke
that?
your balloon. Yeah.
Musa's just on the front of the ship playing with his moon saber.
That's right. Lighting
Alright.
the way.
So, if everybody wants to tell me what they're doing on the ship, I mean, obviously Trone is driving.
He's
So
blindly using a
Brock-
spyglass.
So Brock's driving and Harry's using a spyglass. You said?
Blindly using one.
Okay. Monday, what are you doing?
I am contemplating the nature of existence, while also coming up with plans on how to get the resources from that mine to help us with the rock scheme somehow. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Right on. Are you above deck or below?
I am above. I am watching Musa do his ceremonious sword dance thingy.
All right. Copy that. And
Got a
Nox
three-mast
doing the same
frigate in
thing.
front of us.
Yeah, Nox
Um,
is actually taking notes on Musa's sword dance.
All right. And then Spicy, where are you at in the ship?
I'm asleep right here on deck in this chair.
All right. So everybody make me a perception check. And Spicy, yours give me at like a plus or -5 rather.
12.
I
Zero.
rolled a 7. Brock rolled a 19.
Musa got a 12.
And 11. 12 and 11.
And an 8, I guess. Again? He's on this boat too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been here the whole time. Talking to rats and seagulls.
And then what did you get, Spicy?
I got a 0 if it's -5.
Oof. All right. So with the exception of Spicy, up ahead in the distance, as you come to what's now a familiar part of the journey between Cutlass Cove and the Pele Ban Anya Nature Preserve, called locally the Horn. This is the place where you folks encountered those pirates on your way in. Something of note, when you assaulted the place, there was no ship present, which means apparently some of the pirates were elsewhere when you came and ransacked the place. As you come through the rocks and through the regular route that it's advised to stay to, and stay out of the deep water. Up ahead at the cove, or excuse me, at the Horn, you hear cannon fire and see up ahead of you, those of you who rolled high, in the direction of the cannon fire is a, as Trone mentioned, 3-mast frigate at the end of a pier. and it seems to be being readied to set sail. And again, at the same time, there is live cannon fire. Anybody want to make any checks or anything before we roll initiative?
I'd like to load myself into one of our cannons to be fired at one of the ships.
All right. Did anybody ever buy cannonballs while they were there? Just out of curiosity. Ooh, rolled high for that one.
Did we buy supplies? Because if we bought supplies, then we definitely bought cannonballs.
I suggested to load the ship up with cannonballs. No one jumped on it, so I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think we have none of those.
Well, sounds like you're shooting Monday after all.
Musa,
All
can
right.
you like summon anything that can be shot out of the cannons?
Let's talk to some seagulls.
Can they go
Here's
steal their
a
cannon
fire
ammo
ball
over
for a
there
minute.
and bring it
Yep.
to us over here?
I mean, that is possible. Board their ship, steal their cannon stuff, but if their cannons are loaded, though, that might. I mean, and there is live cannon fire, as I noted, but
Well, I just woke up, so I don't know.
right. There
Because
might be supplies on the docks and stuff too, but
Harry looks at the party and says, "You don't need cannons," and begins upcasting fireball.
you don't have fireball yet. You haven't
Still have
had
free spell.
well, yeah, but you still need to have access to it, and you have after the whole fireball incident in the capital, they haven't been very loose with the recipe. So currently, we're gonna pretend you don't just have access to alarmingly deadly spells, or maybe you do. Let's see what happens. But you want to prepare some devastating spell of some sort is the gist of it, though.
He can prepare control water if I have that, and I'm going to create a maelstrom under that ship.
Yeah, I can control water too, so I have whirlpool.
All right, so you guys get ready to essentially assault the ship with your mojo.
Go full Calypso.
What was Gen doing again?
I don't know what he was
Getting
doing.
things.
He's what could he
Brock
be doing?
jumps down from the wheel.
I'm gonna say he's just looking on. He's got his bow kind of ready.
All
That's
right.
about it.
So all right, so as you guys roll up, you all see what's going on. You hear the noises of combat. You all start to prepare yourselves mentally for this sea battle that you're about to partake in. Spicy, you wake up to everybody being like, rah, 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 running around the deck and preparing. They're all staring off the front bow of the ship. And let's see. As that is happening, if you guys all want to come stand or fly around here where Musa is for a moment, and keep your eyes on me, as you folks are considering what to do, the following happens, but faster than it's going to happen. Do 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 do.
Brock wants to hoist the colors for Parlay. Is that my dinner? I see my dinner.
I'll be there eventually. They don't really have a sport mode when they're underwater. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So up ahead of you, you see rise out of the water
Oh snap!
a large shape.
Oh, crap.
A kaiju of some sort.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh, man.
So that happens. Followed almost immediately by this happening. Brock, you want to hop up on your steering mechanism for me?
Wait, there's another one? What are those things?
It's a kraken.
You'll be able to tell when they get close.
Giant tentacle. Oh no!
Oh no, I fell off.
Oh no!
That's not supposed to go that way. Come back!
Runaway tentacle.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I had to move so many of these. This is going to be terrible.
Brock
The
hit that
game
wheel
doesn't-
hard just now.
All right.
Hey Leo, this is a green screen. I wish my room is as cool,
So-
but it is not.
Yeah, if you guys want to look off the starboard bow, I will show you what transpires.
Can I try to counter this thing as it comes at us?
This is all happening simultaneously as a surprise attack while you guys are all looking directly forward at the dock.
Oh, I gotcha.
But if you want to look right here at little old me, this is what happens.
Stay the tentacle.
Do I have time to steer?
I'm gonna go with not really.
I
Tentacles move the ship.
am terrified.
The
and I
tentacle
also-
is shoving the ship into the shallows. Irony of ironies. Brock, if you want to go ahead and hit that fourth button so that those balloons deflate. We're gonna sink your ship real quick.
Uh-oh.
All right. So that happened. You guys are all. You can go ahead and make me will saving throws of any variety you like to see if you can stay on the ship or are tossed into the water.
I rolled a natural 2.
All right.
I got a 6.
All right.
I got a
Athletics.
4. This is just like bad rolls.
Would the monkey paw have any abilities that would allow me to like re-roll any quick actions or anything? Also, who was hero of the week last week or whatever?
Last I checked, there was a 3-way tie for heroic inspiration.
Wow.
We all get it.
That's great.
Yeah. Right. You might need it this time.
So, athletics or will?
Will. It's essentially the same roll.
Not for Brock.
Oh, right, because he gets the, like, what is it, +8 or something to...
Yeah. Harry rolled a 3.
Oh, jeez.
Brock, without athletics, rolled 20.
All
With
right.
athletics, it would be a 24.
All right, so with the exception of Brock, everyone is thrown from the ship. Brock managed to get a good hold on the wheel, on the helm, and managed to stay on board. But the rest of you are going to be in the water around the ship, and something huge just essentially flung your ship at the shore. And also, presumably the same huge thing just smashed that other ship into bitty bits.
Brock grabs his axe off his back and says, I've been wanting some sushi.
Time for dinner. All right. So you folks are, as mentioned, all in the water. I guess it's time for initiatives.
Harry rolls a 10.
7.
16.
11.
23 for Brock.
All right. Let's see. 10 for Harry, you said?
Yeah, 10 for Harry, 23 for Brock.
Spicy was 16, right?
Yes. Oh no, I was 16. Sorry.
Oh, you were
I
16.
was 11.
11. And Monday, what do you got?
7.
7.
Yep.
And
5.
what was your other number, Remy?
Oh,
I
9.
didn't hear you.
9.
9. All right. So Trone, everyone that you know is hurled off the ship. What do you want to do? The con queso is sideways in the water.
He's going to do what any barbarian would do in this situation, and he is going to jump right at that tentacle swinging his axe.
All right. Let's see. Let me back this guy up real quick. Do.
He's not going to let this dinner get away.
Yeah, it's probably far enough. All right. I need to add something real quick, and then let's see. Maybe we'll do attack rolls, I guess.
Okay.
See, not so much if you folks hit, because these things are huge, but if your hits are effective, I guess. And then we'll go from there to see what damage they actually do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So proficiency plus will. How we're going to resolve attack rolls since it's normally strength or dex.
You get proficiency on attack rolls? I thought just your
Yeah, but
normal.
we don't have
will
a strength
bonus
or dex stat to base the other bonus off of. Otherwise, it's just a +4.
Which other bonus? That's what I'm not following.
So the proficiency bonus is +4, but if you have 18 strength, you get an additional +4 for a total of +8.
And that's where I'm confused. I didn't know you rolled proficiency on attack rolls, but 5e is weird. So go ahead, I guess.
With just a +4, it's a 19.
All right. So that tentacle comes up, slaps the boat, and shoves it, towards the shore. And you manage to, as it flings the thing, go ahead and take a shot at it if you like.
With the axe or a pickaxe?
Um,
Because I don't think an axe is going to do anything to it.
yeah, get yourself like a stone, or I think actually wood would work.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with stone, and then we'll go from there.
Just take a whack at it.
Yeah, go ahead and take a jump, and you can jump at it if you want. Oh, that didn't work. All right, try the stone one. Counterattack. Go ahead. Mm-mm-mm. Ugh. Yep, that looks like it worked some. So you hop out in the water, you take a big old swat out of the closest tentacle. You're gonna have to turn off some balloons now. I can do that by shooting them from the side.
Oh my god, it's a disembodied tentacle floating in the air.
It's not really.
Okay.
But all right.
No, I just have to do an athletics check to hold on.
So immediately, as usual, Brock jumps into action. Everyone else, for the most part, is flung from the capsizing ship, which will bring us to Remy.
I'm gonna cast on all of us water walk, so then we can just not be swimming anymore, and we'd basically be walking on the water.
Is that a group spell like that?
It says up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range gain this ability for the duration, 1 hour.
Ooh. All right. So you also have Conqueso and the One Slave with you guys too. Just so that's 9. Just keeping track.
Okay. I was gonna say to just lift up the giant sea creature, but it says up to 10 willing creatures, so I guess I can't lift up the Kraken.
Yeah.
Right.
Sad days.
I know, because then we can just we can just make them die from lack of being able to breathe.
I don't know. Octopi are quite smart, from what I understand.
But isn't there a difference between octopus and a what are they called? It's a squid. The squid's the same?
Yeah. Who knows? I think they live even longer. They could be even smarter. Who knows? Maybe they're so smart they won't tell us about it. But anyways, what would you like to do?
Me now? That's it.
You cut out. What was the
Oh,
last thing?
is it me? Am I doing anything else? Or no, I cast the spell? Can't do anything else, can I?
Okay, so you are casting the spell, though. That's the plan.
Yeah, the walk on water.
All right. So everybody gains water walk. You can still do your movement if you want.
I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to Rock. I don't know.
All right.
Stay here.
All right. As you are all looking on, Musa rises up out of the water and just stands on top of it and like shakes off his feet, and then immediately after, all the rest of you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Which will bring us to Spicy. What would you like to do, sir?
I'd like to go over here and loot this destroyed ship.
You're gonna just head that way?
Yep.
All right.
Now you can go
Might
walk
be
there.
some treasure on there. Oh, because they're marking the.
Let's fucking see where he goes.
Spicy's just treasure, possible treasure.
It's a true pirate. I like him.
Right. All right. And if you're done, that'll bring us around to Monday.
Okay, so as Nox, I would like to look at and I say you gotta have some sort of like spell to help us. And then I say, I know what I can do. I can help you help us by singing a song. And I give him bardic inspiration by singing by singing, "Oh, Kraken, no, please don't eat my face. I liked my boat. I liked this place. Oh, Kraken, no, please don't smash the crew. Except for Dave, you can eat him too." And I give him Bardic Inspiration.
All right, copy that. You want to roll me a perception check while you're in the water there?
Too.
All right, copy that. Moving right along. That'll bring us back to Trone again, I believe. Harry.
All right. Harry looks down as he's walking on water and says, "Man, I knew I shouldn't have eat those cooked mushrooms." And he begins casting. What could be useful in this situation for him?
Here. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Where's the codex? Whatever spell it ends up being here. Oops. I was supposed to drop that, not add it to me. Where'd it go? No. Drop the thing that I wanted to drop. There we go. Did I not drop it again? What is going on? Let me drop the. There we go. There you go. Do 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 do.
All right. He's going to shoot the other tentacle that Brock's not on.
Alrighty. Tentacle rears back in pain.
And Harry's like, "Oh yeah, that works."
And that'll bring us around to Monday again. Monday as Monday.
Yeah, so I would like to it's a little arbitrary and it's hard to simulate in the game, but we kind of can. I have this grappling hook and I also have the glider. I was wondering if I could aim my grappling hook at one of the tentacles and then use my glider to like paraglide off of the momentum from the tentacle.
To go deeper into the water?
No, to like stay above the water and slowly like I was figuring once I was in the air, I could like rope myself closer and closer until I'm like on the tentacle and then just like start, introducing vigilante injustice to it.
I'll let you roll for it. Why not?
Cool. What? Oh,
For the
9 plus 3, 9, 10, 12.
I'm going to say that your grapple is going to launch you past the tentacle.
Darn. Can I actually do that then? I mean,
It's a big wet thrashy thing. Yep, go ahead. You're also water walking with the rest of the party, I believe.
I knew that.
And Remy, I believe Gen.
All right, let's see. Let me see real quick. I was thinking I'm gonna do. Real quick, let me see what this is. Going to. I was thinking about doing plant growth in the water, casting, and that would if you cast a spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. So I figured like there's seaweed in the water and stuff, and it gets all really, really, it grows all like the seaweed gets really, really thick. That's something
Ooh,
that
Yeah.
could
that's
work.
gonna help us a lot, actually.
And we're all walking on top of the
Um,
water.
I mean, keep in mind this is the thing that just flipped your ship over, like it was a snack cake.
Yeah, but can it fight the power of nature?
I mean, all that seaweed.
I mean, all that seaweed. I mean,
It's like 1,000 birds versus Godzilla, except seaweed versus a Cthulhuian kraken creature.
okay, fine. So then instead, maybe I'll just do what if we just do like, how intelligent is the kraken?
I mean, it's the Kraken. It's probably pretty smart.
I want to beast bond with it. Can I beast bond with it? It says if its intelligence is
Um,
4 or higher, it fails. So guess not.
yeah, no, it's pretty smart. But 3, I think, is like beast intelligence. You know what I mean? So if he's smarter than a dog, then you fail. You know, that can't be good.
Could
um,
you imagine
Oh.
just riding to the rock on the back of a kraken?
use the Kraken to break into the rock. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, that would actually be pretty awesome. Okay, new
All right.
plan. We have to get Remy's character to befriend the kraken. Brock, no more dinner, no more sushi. It's off the menu.
Yeah, can we
All right.
do
Go ahead.
I was gonna do where is it? You can speak. What if I speak to it and tell it that we're not its enemy? Can we do that? That's still not.
You are
I mean, we're already attacking it,
always
so
able to try anything you like. Yeah, you showed up and it was already kind of in the mood to play. But I will be right back. And let me know what you want to do.
all right.
I think we should befriend the kraken, and then you should raise an undead army, and we should hide the undead army like on the back of the kraken, and use that to break into the rock, and then just send the undead army to cause further chaos to make it really easy to break out 17.
Maybe we couldn't just convince the Kraken to attack the prison.
I mean, that we could do that too. That also works.
Where is it now? I can't find
The
the.
spell wear off the second it touches the anti-magic field.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Sorry about that.
Can't
So,
find.
what would you like to do?
Where's I can't find the spell now. It's like oh, here to speak with animals.
Yeah. I feel like the Kraken would fall under like the beast category or like
Okay.
aberration. You know, I don't know that would
It says here the
necessarily.
knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but many beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters and what they perceive. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion. But speaking with animals, I guess, I mean, the Kraken is what would be classified as? Is it because it is a animal? Then, if it's like a squid, or is it a monster?
But yeah, I think it's more of a monster than a animal or beast.
And I guess I guess Gen will just attack it with his arrows
All right.
and keep it simple.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a monstrosity.
Yeah. You got a bow on you?
Oh, let me not a very good one, but yeah, we got a bow.
All right, pick a spot. You can shoot it anywhere.
There you go.
Nice. All right. So, that's once through everybody, right? We did every character now.
Not the ones that were Captain Queso.
They're swimming for their lives / running for their lives. So I'm going to go ahead and let Spicy go a second time. He's the only one without 2 characters.
So I use double movement to get to the ship.
If it is within reach of your movement, you most certainly may. Doink. You climb up the hull of the ship. It is in quite the state of disrepair from the attack. In fact, one entire half of the ship is currently missing. And that was double movement, right? So you don't have any actions.
Nope.
All right. Sorry, that'll bring us back to the top, Trone.
All right. So Brock's gonna just keep on bashing this thing until someone tells him to stop.
Give me, go ahead and give me attack rolls.
17.
Oops, that hits. Watch out for the ship. All right. And everybody throw me just each individually perception checks again, please.
Brock rolled a 17.
19.
Harry rolled a 15.
All right. After you folks, I won't even force the other rolls out of Remy and Spicy. But collectively, as you all regain your orientation after the surprise of the initial attack, and your minds automatically start going into like your adventurer mode. You do all note that the cannon fire from the banks near the pirate enclave has continued. And there seems to be pirates now around the docks, on the shores, stuff like that. And they are firing volleys into the water in an attempt to prevent their own mortality. But all right, so instead of doing this thing, like Trone, go ahead and just do Harry's, and then we'll just everybody do your 2 things, and we'll go to Spicy, etc. I think that'll make it flow a little better. But yeah, Trone, what do you want Harry to do?
He shot the other tentacle again.
Oh, okay. I missed it. Where are you?
No, well, he'd be over here somewhere because he was walking.
I wonder. There's debris in the water. I think he might have got one of the balloons. All right. Then back
on the ship, it seems.
Yeah, it's not doing well. That is for certain. Remy, what would you like to do there, bud?
I would like to because no one's hurting right now, right? We're still all good. So why don't we have like a good What's up?
Am I allowed to like yell something? What, like, even though it's not my turn, just like a speak thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, hey, why don't we lure these? We can all walk on water right now. Why don't we lure the tentacles to the pirates with the cannons, and then they can fire the cannons at the tentacles?
Seems like a sound idea.
Brock says, "What do you mean I can walk on water? Why am I handing on this tentacle then?"
All right. After hearing Monday yell, Remy, what What would you like to do?
Well, there is also this. The target is named to the planet is zero on the pad. Oh, that's annoying. I guess I could just. You know what? What is this? Let me get a good spell and just cast. What's this? Cast Firestorm. If she to throw flame, we'll keep it more simple. Let's just. What's like a easy one? Just like Fireball or something. Oh, Guiding Bolt. Is that it? No.
Yeah, if you wanna pull out a blaster, the
Yeah.
bowcaster. I mean, go ahead and bowcast or something.
Oh, let's Bowcaster it. Yeah.
I don't even have a seat. See if he can still stand up. I don't think he can though.
Where is it?
Oh, he can. He can definitely stand up.
Bowcaster.
Holy cow! Let me go turn him back off.
No, let's see. Look out. Oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, ready. Yeah. There you go.
All right, and Gen.
And then Gen will continue the tradition of his arrow mastery. Boom.
What kind of bow do you have?
Just a gray bow.
That's silly. Get yourself like Gen's a ranger, so he should have probably at least a green bow, if not a blue one.
Oh no, wait, no, this is green. Gonna make it
Oh,
blue.
is it?
Yeah, it's green. Uncommon.
Yeah, get yourself a blue bow for Gen. I think that's what it is. I think Musa has a green bow and Gen would have a blue or purple bow at this point.
Okay.
Because magic, but at least blue. Because that would be metal, technically, in the world, just like in the game.
Shoot it again.
Oh, yeah. It still didn't break.
No.
Is there a new setting? I mean, is there a certain reason I can't access my inventory?
I don't. It was giving me a bunch of problems earlier. It wouldn't let me drop stuff. I can get into my inventory now, but
There we
it won't
go.
let you use your.
Now it's letting me.
Okay.
I was trying to drop stuff. I found cannonballs in the ship I was trying to steal.
All right. Which is a good thing because we're actually too spicy in the rotation. You found cannonballs.
I did.
Heck yeah. What's the plan from there?
For all the cannons.
Just, I don't know. That's all I found.
Just using your turn to loot.
Yep. All I found was
right.
cannonballs.
And then you can go ahead and take a second turn if you want. Keep you in pace with everybody else.
Alright, I'm just going back over there with everybody else.
You start cooking it across, carrying a bunch of cannonballs.
Well, I was going to try to bring some with me just in case, but now it's not letting me access the... You never know.
What's going on with this game?
I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons as well.
Yeah, you gotta hit the Y button. At least that's what it is in Xbox to get into the cannon inventory.
There we go.
All right.
Kyle Styles,
Which will bring us at that point back around to Trone.
Hey, I see
Trone.
you.
Just hit me.
I see you.
Oh,
I
yes,
hear
you're
you.
right. Absolutely did because you're a 7 and a 5.
Take my headphones off.
All right, Monday.
We'll see.
Okay, so Monday, Olives is gonna come up to the thing because water walk, and I'm gonna attack it twice because of the monk thingy, the monkey paw thingy.
Yeah, okay.
So that's just 2 hits with the pickaxe.
Sure.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then
It still works. It flies away.
He's going to
That's
heaven.
amazing. That's amazing. And then Nox is going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Harry Spellfield.
All right. This tentacle, after your assault, along with the combined assault of Brock and Gen and Musa, withdraws into the water. This is cooked. You need not worry about that one anymore. And then Nox would like to.
Cast Bardic Inspiration on Harry.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Which will then bring us back around to Trone. What would Brock like to do?
Well, Brock's got more than enough movement to run across the water and hit that other tentacle now, so that's what he's going to do.
All right, let's see it. That's what you get for taking 3 swings. All right. And then Harry?
Harry is going to cast Find Familiar and summon a parrot real quick.
All right.
And then his next turn, he's going to cast Sending Stone, and he's going to send the parrot to the pirates with the Sending Stone to let them know we're on their side.
Okay. Then that will bring us to Remy again.
Already?
And I do get 2 swings then, level 5 or above.
Oh, that's right. Well, oh yeah, but you... Oh, right, because one of them's technically a bonus action, right?
All right, so
Oh, just 2 attacks after level 5.
Gen and Musa are going to run up a bit. And we're going to attack at the same spot at the base. First, it's going to be Musa's spell. And then... Oh wow, that didn't do anything. Okay. That's it.
What spell were you using? Firestorm?
Yeah.
Go ahead, shoot it again. Octopuses don't like fire. Okay. That did it.
There you go.
You can see the interior of the Kraken's tentacle. Through your combined efforts, which will bring us to Spicy, who appears to be arriving back just in time with some cannonballs.
Yeah, I've nothing to combat that thing. All I've got is a sword and a dagger, so I think I'm going to hang out right back here until we decide to get out of this place. I'm not prepared for water combat.
All right. And Monday.
I will follow Trone and come and attack the thing.
I don't even own a pickaxe.
Because water walking, yay!
Yeah.
Aha!
You know its weak spot apparently.
Apparently, Monday is a master of the pressure points for Krakens.
Yeah, it's all that time you spent inside of giants.
Goodbye.
I did spend a significant amount inside of them, yeah.
I need to get in my seat. Get in my seat.
Goodbye, everybody.
Game's so frustrating sometimes. Come on. Let me look at the seat.
About
there
to
we go.
fall like 100 feet on top of Monday.
No, but it is about to. What is going on? I broke my whip, yo. Oh, because it's on the wrong channel. Let me in. Stop being dumb. I'll be right back. I gotta reset a couple things. Oh no, you cooked off its turn. It can't turn anymore. Oh no.
Yeah, monkey paw pressure points. That's what I call acupuncture. Oh.
All right. Quick turn
That was a nice use
boosters.
of your turn.
Whoa. What is going on with my menus tonight? It's crazy. Everything's going Looney Tunes. All right. So now. All right. So that fixes that part. No. No, it's done for. Hold on. Eh. I didn't expect you to blow off the back end. I didn't realize his weak spot was such a weak spot.
Oh no, it's coming back fast.
Its back end is also what made it lean forward. The balloon in the rear. It's all right. That's what's happening with this one now.
I surf it like a surfboard.
All right. Perfect. And that will bring us to Knox.
Nox is going to give bardic inspiration to Musa again.
All right. Hey, Serto's in chat. Long time no see, Serto. Welcome. We are currently battling a kraken. The kraken is also battling some pirates. And we're now down to 6 of 8 tentacles.
Oh god. I was feeling good till you said 8.
But all right, so bardic inspiration. Spicy was taking a break. Bring us back to the top of the order with Tron.
All right. Brock, noticing that these two are out of commission, he's going to start making his way towards the other one now.
All right.
And I get to about there on a double movement.
All right.
And Harry
Yep.
is going to use the spell Sending Stone, give it to the parrot to bring to the pirates on the dock.
Okay.
So he can communicate with them.
All right.
Basically telling them, we've got 2 of the tentacles down. We're coming for the other 6 to help you.
Right on. That being the case, I'll wait to do this. So your parrot takes off, dips. I presume it has a fairly decent movement, so we'll say it makes it about yay far. Remy. The tentacle you're on fell. The second one split wide open by yourself and Gen. Everyone else followed suit, just firing into the open wound, and that tentacle disappears under the waves once again as well. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go follow Brock. Just to
Alrighty.
see if he needs any assistance. So I'm gonna come up to him and just, I guess, take a shot at that tentacle.
All right.
There you go. And then Gen's gonna follow suit and do the same thing. Yeah.
His arrows that don't seem super effective, but
No.
there's a possibility that all of it together will amount to something more.
Yeah.
Uh, oh,
Just
no
saw a
more
cannon fire
ammo.
at us.
Dun, 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 dun. Nope, not drop.
So if these pirates see a bunch of psychos running on water towards a tentacle,
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
got to
this is
count for
definitely.
something.
Yeah, this is definitely got to be a first. Like the Kraken shows up, and you guys are like, We'll fight it in the water." We're not even gonna go to land. We don't need cannons. We got a Brock. All right,
And a Remy.
yeah, that's right. But all right, that'll bring us back around to Senior Spicy.
My way, I'm gonna make my way over there to land, I guess, because I have no way to fight these things in the water. I'm gonna try to get to one of those cannons over there.
Alrighty. Go ahead and take double movement if you like.
Right here.
And
What's going on, Ace? Yeah, we're playing Caverns and Klombos, which is Lego Fortnite, Dungeons and Dragons. Right now, we're in Long Tom's world, and we're on the water fighting a Kraken, trying to protect our ship and the pirate ship over there.
you see a large cannon has been rolled into place at the end of the largest pier. So your destination as you get closer is quite clear. And that will bring us to Monday. Monday.
I will have. I will catch up with Remy and Brock with both Knox and Monday.
Okay. And ending there, I presume.
Yes.
All right. That'll bring us back again to the top throne.
So Brock will have enough movement to get onto this thing, but he can't attack this turn because that's his double movement to get to it.
Okay.
Prone is directing the parrot towards the person on the cannon, and he's moving up.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, oh, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Towards the shoreline, though.
Let's see. The pirate on the cannon doesn't notice the bird initially, but one of the cannoneers with him does. What would you like to have explained? Or oh, you sent the sending stone, so that works like a teletron, right?
Exactly.
All right, so you're just
Letting them know we're on their side versus the Kraken.
all right.
As you
Copy
can
that.
see, we're running across the water towards it.
So all right, yeah, the pirate seems obviously confused on the other end of the line, but and maybe it's because the stone came from a parrot, and he has a certain affinity for it, but the cannon fire seems a little less sporadic than it did, and a little more to the right as opposed to the left like it was. So that'll bring us back around to Remy.
Gonna come back up close to helping Tron again with this, and I'm going to take a shot at it again with the same spell. This will be the last time I can use it, though, right?
I wasn't keeping track.
This is number 3.
I
forget
what level is the spell?
Oh, double check. Was
I should have this written down, but I don't.
It should be 4 level 1s, 3 level 2s, 3 level 3s, 3 level 4s, and 2 level 5s for you.
Right.
I think this
So
is
it depends if it was. I couldn't remember if it was 4th or 5th level.
I can't see. I think it's
Beanie.
where'd it go. I think Magic Bolt. I think it was. I can't.
Spirit Bolt.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
If it's Spirit Bolt, that's level 1.
You were doing
Oh,
flaming
flame. It was the
something.
flame strike.
Yeah, I
level
think yeah,
5.
you're doing.
Level 5. So what is that? 3?
So,
Or 1?
it was 2, right, Trim?
Oh,
2.
and then I can't
If he
do
has
that
the
anymore.
same spell progression as Wizard.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Then I just stand back and wait to heal if anyone needs heals, and then Gen will take
Alright.
a shot with his powerful
Beanie,
bow.
I gotta see the initiative order. Alright. Well, that will bring us back then to Spicy. I think you're muted, bud.
No, I was in the middle of a sneezing fit. Sorry.
Oh.
Let's
Fair enough.
see. All right. I can make it to the cannon, but that's as far as I can make it.
Alright.
And there's people here, so I don't know if I'm going to have confrontation once I get here.
As you approach, the pirates do seem wary of you, but they also obviously have something way bigger going on. So they don't stop you from hauling yourself out of the, well, quote unquote, out of the water and onto the dock. But you want to go ahead and hop in the cannon if you like. I'll let you take that second turn this time around since it's not all going to be movement based.
Oh gosh, the view on this thing's offset a little. All right, so I'm gonna take a shot.
The camera's messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the all the stuff sitting behind you just kind of got it where it's, I guess, a little weird.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Guess I might need to load it first. Oh no, there's some in it. Why wasn't it shooting?
Trigger.
There it goes.
Well, that was close. How did that not hit? All right.
Oh, it did it.
So, Spicy makes it to the. I didn't get damage numbers from how far away I was, but yeah, Spicy apparently makes it to the cannon as Brock a cannonball rips through the air past you. Beanie, I need to see these numbers. Please move. Thank you. Monday.
I run on top of the water as fast as bare possible, and I jump into the air right before I hit the tentacle with my pickaxe in hand, and I try to do a power attack on
All right. Yeah. You put a giant gash in the edge of the tentacle, opening it for potential arrow shots if someone were to head that route. What would Nox like to do?
Nox. So this thing is sentient enough to be terrified?
I don't know that it has any prey instinct.
Okay, then in that
It's
case...
definitely smart enough, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so then Nox is just going to cheer the group on from afar.
Okay. And that will bring us back around to the Kraken. That's what the Kraken does on its turn.
So-
It was a lot of fun experimenting with it all. But yeah, the Kraken rips what's left of the pirate ship open like a tuna can. And that'll bring us back around again to Trump.
All right. You know what I'm doing.
But yeah, the Kraken rips what's left of the pirate ship open. What do you got? Like a tuna can.
Well, I gotta do something for effect first.
And that'll bring us back around again to Trump.
All right. Raging. You know what I'm doing.
Nice.
The additional damage.
All right. Ugh. Yeah, this one's goose, I think, might be cooked. Let's go ahead and catch it.
Anybody in game chat?
Yeah. Slam attack. Yeah, taking out the base seems to be the way to pretty much eradicate these things.
And use this as regular movement to go here.
All right. So yeah, you jump, leap, just absolutely thrash the lower part of the tentacle while Monday flies through the air above and hits the top, and just absolutely cripple the tentacle that falls over on its side. And you just run down the length of it and leap off into the ocean onto a piece of nearby debris, onto your next bout of mayhem.
9 rounds left of rage, so I don't pass out in the
There you
water.
Probably a decent plan. And what would you like to do for Tron?
Tron should be beachside by now. And
Okay.
he's still communicating with the other pirates. We've got 3 of
All
the
right.
tentacles down so far. We're working on the rest.
The pirate on the other end says that they have other gun emplacements that they should have cannons that can be rolled into place at those emplacements if people can get to them. Just they're down half their crew for some reason, he says.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to have a fruitful employment once we're done with this.
All right. That will bring us to Spicy. We don't know what Spicy's going to do. It's going to be a mystery because Discord won't connect for Spicy. I was having the same problem earlier. It would not let me connect. It then said it needed to update, but then the update failed, and then it was a whole pain. But if you can hear us, Spicy, poof, Spicy can hear us. All right. So Spicy's first shot. Go ahead and take a second one if you like. Little tentacle dance. All right. Second shot falls short. But you have definitely drawn the attention of the Kraken at this point, Spicy. Which will bring us down to Monday.
I will jump across the water onto this beam that Brock is on, past him forward into the air, and slam down like
Ugh.
that into the tentacle.
Copy that. This tentacle, in response, is going to have couple things to say, and none of them are going to be nice. My motor didn't turn on because I never programmed it. I keep forgetting that they're on channel 3 initially. Here we go. Yeah.
Knox is in the background just cheering Monday on and saying, "Watch out. It's going to sink the boat."
After which it does. All right. If that's the end of Monday and Knox, it'll bring us back around again to the top to Trone.
That is indeed the end of Monday and Knox. They were never heard from again.
All right. A silent but deadly strike from Trone. I gotta go catch this one before it gets away.
I kind of like the idea of there just being random floating tentacles in the air.
Right, like the dragon lost its feet, but the tentacles go to heaven. That's what happens when you die in the water. You float all the way up.
And
I
that was my
wonder.
2 attacks.
Look at it. Ugh. Floats back up to the surface. So all right, Trone cooks another tentacle. Shockingly.
Harry should be in range from here. I'm assuming this is where Harry is right now. By now?
Yeah, ish. Why not?
All right. He's going to take a shot at this other tentacle with his spells.
Okay.
Wish me luck, old man.
Hey Shelly, I'm good playing some Dungeons and Dragons Lego Fortnite style. How are you tonight?
But quite unaffected. It does rear back in shock and awe.
That could not have worked out better.
The Kraken takes its turn to continue to maul the ship. Let's see. Move this guy up some. Whoa, not that far. Jiminy Cricket. Holy guacamole. That would be fun if it was that close and Spicy could just shoot him in the back. Alright. I'm happy with that. The debris field is pretty exciting. That'll bring us to Spicy. I bet I know what Spicy's gonna do. Go ahead and take another shot there, bud. Quick, before it heals. I'm happy with that. That'll bring us to Spicy. So, Spicy's second shot rips the tip off of one of the tentacles. It falls unceremoniously into the water. Look at all this stuff that's up in the sky. Yeah. Boop. So much debris up here. We'll deal with that later. It falls unceremoniously into the water. All right. After Spicy's turn brings us back to. Wait, did we skip Remy? I think we skipped Remy. Did we skip you, Remy?
I think you might have. But at this point, I don't even know what I can do. I don't really have any spells to use, so I'm just gonna chill here and wait for anybody who needs heals.
All right. There's also, you could head for land, maybe find a cannon installment or something. But
No, I'm good. I'm good here.
that'll bring us then actually back to Monday.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I can do.
I don't. Where are the other? Oh, there's one right there. I'm gonna run to this.
Here's one.
I also hear the broadcast coming through. Does anyone else hear that?
No, it's just because you're in game chat too. And I'm in game chat because it kicked out of Discord.
Forgot about that.
So I was listening to the stream.
Monday got me again. Oh, were you in party chat or whatever?
There we go. I always forget to
Alright.
leave that.
So I don't know if anybody's been keeping track, but I believe that's 6.
Where's the other 2?
I'd imagine at this point, Kraken would take a hint and be running away by now.
You would think. You might just be too mad.
Oh no.
Hey. What are you doing going over the dock? How did you even do that? You don't even come out of the water. That's so weird. Map. Alright, take 2. Got some really weird visual artifacts going on my screen currently. All right, back to the top of the order, Tron.
All right. I see you. We get about that far.
All right. Followed by Harry.
Where's these other cannon emplacements?
The swivel, the other swivels on the dock.
So put a cannon there?
With a successful roll, yep.
What
Just
do I roll in? Wit?
I'll tell you what, because you're so smart and so scrawny, I'll let you use wit instead of will. Figure out some way to, make a lever or something, you know what I mean, to do whatever you need to do that requires any brute strength.
11?
Yeah, I won't let you shoot it this round, but you managed to crack open a cannon case. It was a cannon that was prepared to be shipped, and it rolls out, and you manage to, kind of yoink it in the right direction. It might not be the safest cannon, but you have a cannon. So yeah, go ahead and throw that down. And once it's on the thing, it will spin through any items that it would have been bothered by going up. So, but that will bring us to Remy.
let's see. I'm gonna go towards I guess I'm gonna go to about here. And that's it. Gonna try to
Just
come.
trying to get to shore.
Yeah.
All right. That will bring us then to Spicy. In 3, 2, 1, go. I was so close to the time. Ugh. Go ahead and take your second shot, quick. Oof. Rips the tentacle open wide. And then Monday.
Will just move to make my way over here a little bit to like here, about as far as I can get. And I think that will be my turn.
All right. As you get there, this tentacle just flops over in the water. It looks for a moment like it's coming to crush you, but you realize that it just went limp and fell next to you. And are both your characters going there? I take it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Did I skip Remy again? No.
No.
Remy just ran with both characters, right?
Yeah.
Which then leaves us with Mr. Trone.
I could get to it, but I can't attack yet.
Alrighty.
Hold on, athletics. In case this thing attacks again.
All right.
23.
Okay. You're on as tightly as you can grip onto a kraken tentacle. You're on it so far. So far, so good. And Remy.
Yes.
Up ahead of you, you see recent cannon fire has split the 7th kraken tentacle asunder, which might allow you to place a well-placed shot. Or several.
Right on the
There's some balloons up there. You can shoot them balloons
see
and
'em.
stuff.
They don't do
Oh
anything.
no!
Oh, there you go.
Boom, boom. All right, that's 2 of them. And then oh, you're out of that spell still. You still have blaster shots, right? You could probably
that
use a
is
blaster for
true.
something.
Yeah, I can
Maybe
do that.
maybe that
No, there's
what is
still,
it?
there's still a
the-
balloon up there.
the D44.
You missed. Yeah.
Pew, pew.
What do I get? One more? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? One more.
There you go.
All right. And then back to Spicy. Give the time for the lag relay in the chat. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! All right, the bottom of the order with one last swipe. The kraken draws its tentacles back into the water and suddenly everything is silent. Do 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 do. A cheer goes up from the pirates. And the water is filled with debris.
Oh, one left.
Yeah, this one's running away though.
I'm running after it.
This one's missing pieces. Very interesting. All right, so you guys managed to run off the Kraken. Defeated is a strong word, but it is definitely chilling elsewhere. The pirates, obviously, clapping you folks on the back, helping you back up onto the dock and out of the water, and etc., etc. They thank you deeply and ask you who you are.
We're friends of Pauldron.
Friends of Pauldron. I like it. Yeah, the guy you're talking immediately to kind of gets like a bit of a wide-eyed look in his eyes, and he says, "Well, we'll be no trouble for you then." He said, "We appreciate the help." Oh, we lost Spacey.
You guys don't have a way to uncapsize a ship, do you?
He says that you can definitely send his boys out to have a look at it. But he said just from the looks of it, your ship was certainly way more stout than theirs was. So you might be in some luck after a week or more. I'm just kidding. But yeah, he thinks they can probably help you out. They'll figure a way to, right the ship and have it dragged over to the docks to be repaired. But you folks might be here a short little while. Though, in all reality, the Pili Bananya village is only 378 meters from here. But,
sushi to eat.
yeah. Hey, Luffy, welcome to the chat. We are just about wrapping up here. We fought a Kraken. And by we, I mean the party. The party kicked a Kraken's butt. Here is what remains of the pirate ship and the several tentacles. 6 to be exact. And then 2 tentacles that got away. Give you a quick little tentacle tour. This one had its face blown off, but here's a somewhat still entire tentacle. Some visual glitching going on. Like these pieces on the side are actually there, but they're steerable. You can drive them around. They submerge. Do all kinds of stuff. Ta-da! But yeah, the players got to fight a bunch of them, and yeah, we're just wrapping it up now. And we lost Monday, I just noticed. Out of the world. Did we lose them out of the chat too? Or out of the Discord call, I mean?
I'm still here. I got kicked.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just trying to ascertain if you were going to be able to do wrap-ups with us. But
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
all right. So yeah, that's the situation, guys. You did it. Yay! another successful adventure. But yeah, if you guys want to fly around and check out any of the stuff, feel free. I made all this floating debris, all these barrels and random things. One of these, a couple of them actually are actually treasure chests with cannonballs in them, because I didn't know where the debris would end up. But all the debris on the docks, and then all the cargo on the docks floats, and all the debris from the ship, all the cargo on the ship floats as well. Separate from its independent parts. There's a whole lot of the ship up in the air. Lots of parts of the ship up in the air. But yeah. I had a bunch of errands to run earlier, and I also had to finish 4 of the tentacles. So I was like building tentacles right up until right up until the stream time. Like pretty much I logged out just to come, log back in here at Cutlass Cove. But all right. Everybody's having technical difficulties. I guess we'll call it here. But yeah. You guys want to do outros?
Sure.
Whoever's left. Yeah, if you want to just use your already established initiatives, or do we want to roll new ones? It's up to you folks.
We can keep the same ones. Just remember, you have to do two outros for each character, though.
That's right. So, all right. Well, if we're doing if we're doing each outro, we can go by the actual numbers. So, starting off with Brock, we have Tron.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This was a blast. I can't wait to watch the video playback of some of those tentacles attacking the ships. That was just pretty killer looking. Not gonna lie, one of the best things I've seen happen in a long time in Lego Fortnite. Put a smile on my face.
Heck yeah. No, there was definitely some debris and very satisfactory explosions and all kinds of fun stuff. I thought you guys would like this one. You guys always seem to enjoy the ones where we blow stuff up, so.
Well, Brock likes destruction, so.
That's right.
But other than that, still working on the Star Wars RP server. I actually put out another song for the first time in a couple of months, too.
Oh, wow. Right on.
And, yeah. Try to make an opening Star Wars crawl and finishing that for like a little YouTube short for the RP server.
Right on. Heck yeah.
Other than that, always glad to be here. Always love doing this. It's kind of what keeps you going sometimes.
Heck yeah, bro. It's always a pleasure having you. We will talk about your wish spell, though. Or
It's just
whatever it is.
I wish.
Yeah. It might as well be called wish. Or no, the lucky skill. Is that what it is? It lets you change the rolls.
Yeah, Lucky's based off of the background for being a wayfarer.
Yeah.
Patron.
Yeah.
And Portent lets you roll a 2d20, and then you can modify rolls with 2d20s of any party
Crazy.
members or enemy.
Crazy. It's like super OP, actually.
Yeah, that's why when I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, I turned Gale into a divination wizard at level 2 for
Right.
that power.
I was wondering, actually, when you just out of nowhere were like, hey, I think I want to be a divination wizard. Like, wonder
Plus,
what
I think
happened.
the divination spells have a little bit more utility with the way we're doing magic in this system.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, especially for, like, finding out information and, any of that stuff. Like, those are definitely going to be handier spells in what we're doing. So, but all right. Thank you as always, sir. I knew I could count on you to chop things up for me. So, appreciate it. Trying to break this, it won't break because I hit the barrel first. Break everything.
Hey, BPA.
Turn this back around.
This
But
is
all right. It would have been, I believe, Spicy's turn.
this is
Nope, Remy was 16 actually. Remy's next in the outros.
All right. Well, I just want to say, as always, it's always a pleasure doing this. You always seem to surprise with some of your builds. This time with tentacles. Definitely really cool. Controllable tentacles that can do a lot of damage. So yeah, as always, like I'm always telling people, like Long Tom's got some really crazy builds. Come and watch. You're gonna see some really cool stuff. Besides that, still working in my expert world. You can catch me streaming Monday through Friday between the hours of 12 and 4. Yeah, that's on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Just been working on my expert world, kind of furnishing and tying up every village and making it pretty much as complete as it can be until, like, Epic gives us some new trophies or something to go for. But yeah, tune in, drop by, say hi, or even just lurk. But yeah, that's it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, everybody check out Remy Lexington on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And Trone can be found at Trone Gaming on YouTube as well. And then I believe that will bring us to Monday.
Hey, BPA. This is called Lego Fortnite Caverns and Klombos. It's a Lego Dungeons and Dragons style game. We're kind of wrapping up right now, but you can come by and catch this every Tuesday between the hours of 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern time. But we'll be logging off momentarily.
In my own stuff, I am I've been working on my setup and my actual living space lately. So I need a few more 5 or 6 more days to get everything set up, but I'll be doing a lot of stuff coming really soon. I know I keep pushing it back, but it just kind of
Hey.
I need to do these things. So
Yeah. And life happens,
absolutely.
Pleasure as always having you as well, Monday. Everybody check out Monday's channel at Monday Olives on YouTube. Do you still do Kick as well? Or
Yes, occasionally. I have my computer's a potato, and I've been using Kick for World of Warcraft streaming, but I can't currently stream World of Warcraft because I have to find a cloud service that can handle World of Warcraft because my computer cannot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I will be doing it again soon-ish. It's just gonna be 4 or 5 weeks.
Right on. Well,
But I can do Lego just fine, no issues. So I'll be streaming that a lot coming up soon.
Right on. Yeah, everybody keep your eyes peeled for more Monday Olives. From the new studio on top of everything else. And also be sure to check out Spicy Plays. If Spicy was here, I'm sure they'd have fun things to let us know about all the things they're up to as well. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for us here at the Long Tom Lounge. Caverns and Klombos, as we've mentioned, every Tuesday night from 8 to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find more and more of my crazy concoctions and wild builds that I make each week just to put these folks in crazy situations. So, yeah.
What's going on, Xbox?
I think that's
Glad you're
gonna
able to come
do
by.
it.
We're just about to wrap up.
You guys all know about my creator code. You know about my Red Dead map I made in creative. Yeah. So what else is there to say, guys?
Good night, Adventureverse.
Good night, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers. And be sure to join us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel for more and more. And thank you everybody in chat who came out: Beefy Craft, Dub Zeppelin, Surdo, Luffy, all of us, all my lurkers. Love you guys. I appreciate the support. And yeah, we will talk to you soon.